Hey there. We are going to change out the side blinkers on a 2016 Renegade. So this is what the aftermarket part that I got looks like. Got some instructions. So it's this smoked, it's smoked and it has LED lights in it. The original one that you'll see is bright orange. Comes with these adapters, so you actually end up connecting it to a different spot than where the stock one is. Okay, really quickly, the tools we're gonna need. Just a little bit of cleaning supplies for when we go to apply the 3mm tape. A very small flathead screwdriver. Pliers you may or may not need. I use them for one side but not the other. And then an X-Acto knife will be helpful. Unfortunately, the brand of aftermarket LEDs that I got, turn signals, they don't fit exactly into the stock frame. Okay, so we've popped the hood, and like I said, these are the orange stock blinkers that we're trying to get rid of. And all it is, see if you can see in there, is that little clip, this little metal clip right here. Let's just that pops right off, and then we disconnect. Okay, so before we get any further, I grabbed the new LED light and wanted to see if it'll fit, because I've heard stories where it doesn't quite fit. So this part goes in here. This, we will put the clip back in and goes in here. This is the part that I'm a little worried about. So that doesn't, see if you can see it in there, doesn't fit. It's too big. So I'm going to see if I can grind down this little guy just a bit. Okay, you can see where I took off some of the edge of that guy and the top of this one to fit right in here. So now fits pretty snug. This is what the LED light connection looks like, and this is one of the connectors that came with it. So we're going to hook it up so that we can feed this part. This part is going to connect to our existing turn light that's down at the bottom of the car. So I'm going to take this guy, looks like this. See these little gold kind of clamps, gold mouth? The flat part of the LED goes right in between them. So it goes like this. Cool. And then you can see there's like a little notch right here that lines up with the notches inside here. So we're gonna put this guy in. So that's out of the way. And then lastly, we need to take the old original turn signal. We're gonna pop this clip off. Okay, there's a notch. Don't know if you can see this in here. That is preventing it from just pulling out. So may or may not be able to get that out. Okay, so with some more wiggling, I was able to get it out. But this is the little notch that was in the way, so you have to push that down first so that you can pull it out. And so it's gonna slide into there, just like so. But I want to pop the notch back up just a bit. I don't know if you can see that. So that when we slide it in, gives it something to hold on to. Okay. There we go. Now it's in there. So now we want to pull out that connector, because that's our blinkers. But this is gonna go through here. You can kind of see it being fed down inside. So we want that to go all the way down. Okay. Okay. And then we'll stick this in here temporarily. Okay, so this is the wiring that we passed down. This is your turn signal bulb. And over here to the left of it, which you can kind of barely make out right here, this is your daytime running light. So this is the one that we're concerned with. There's a little clip that you just pull down on, pop it out, and this guy comes out. So this is where we're hooking up our light. We want the adapter has a similar end to the clip we just pulled. Show you really quick what we're doing. So I popped the bulb out. Inside I had just taken off the clip that goes here. And I'm going to show you with the other spare part. This is again, the adapter. So this guy goes right into there. And then we'll wire this back up to the part that we popped off. Putting the bulb back in. Alright, like so. Now, putting the adapter from our new turn signals. There we go. Clips on. Now connecting the old line with the new adapter. And these only go one direction. The clip goes this way. There we go. That's on there. Let's test it and see if it worked. One more quick thing to note is this LED is directional. So I have my blinker is actually turned on right now. And obviously we don't see anything. So if that happens to you, flip it over. Aha. And now you can see. So that's something to be aware of, that it only works one direction. Okay, so that's the finished wiring. This is the connector that's plugging in directly into our turn signal up there, and then you can see it going all the way up to the top to our other turn signal. So that's what it should look like when you're done. Ignore, I have a couple extra wires down here because I have some aftermarket lighting already. So now we take this guy, and there's these little notches. They go over here, and then screw in these little clips, and that'll go back in there. Awesome. So we know it's all hooked up. So I'm gonna pull this off, take the tape off, put it back on, make sure it's nice and secure. Then we'll do the other side. Cool. Just one quick thing to mention before we take the 3M tape off. Just gonna get the edge right around here nice and clean so it has something to stick to. So make sure you do that anytime you're applying 3M tape, whether it's for stickers or logos or parts like this. Okay, so we'll do the same thing for this bad boy. We'll pop it out with that clip, disassemble the wiring, get the new one together, go in behind the tire, swap out the connection that's used on this one, make sure it all works, and I'm gonna do that real quick. So the final product. I think it looks pretty nice. Good luck.